Hello everybody and welcome back. As you can see, I've got lots of lovely goodies on my desk that I want to share with you. This is a recent haul from Beebeecraft. I have collaborated with them a few times. They have so many awesome items on their website. I will have their website linked below. There's also a discount code, so you can get a percentage off your entire order. Again, all those details will be down below. Let's take a look at all the bits and pieces that I have. I'm just going to clear my desk, take everything out of packaging, and yeah, then we can have a nose at the things that I have ordered. So first of all, I think you'll be super surprised to hear that I have not ordered any dies or stamps this time round. I think I'm kind of getting to a stage where I have enough stamps or dies. I never thought those words would come out of my mouth, but it is true. So I've gone for some other different things that I thought would also be fun with my crafting or useful for my crafting as well. So I've got the packing list next to me just because I made a list of the prices and things. So the first thing I wanted to show you is this huge roll, and it is huge. I'll kind of tip it so you can kind of see in the camera. Absolutely massive. There's so much here, but it is a bookbinding cloth. And I have cut a piece off because I used some when I was binding my Winter Blues journal. But it's like a paper on the back, but it's quite a strong paper, so it doesn't tear very easily at all. It's very similar, it's not the same, but it's similar, I would say, to like a Tyvek type paper. Tyvek they obviously use for packaging, but it doesn't tear very easy. And on this side, it's got like woven strands on it, so again that's supposed to give it some stability. So you've got like a paper on the back and then it's woven on the other side, and that just helps with the book binding. If you've ever taken a book apart before and gutted a book, you will notice that down the spine you see this kind of paper with all the kind of weaving all the way down the spine, and that is just to give it that extra strength. So I thought, well, this would be great for making journals. You get this huge roll, as I said, absolutely massive. I can't remember the exact length of it, but the width of it I can tell you is 12 inches. So it's 12 inches wide, but like I said, super long. This is going to last me forever because obviously, again, you only use it for the spine section really, so you don't need a great deal of it at any one time. And this whole roll was £3.82. So that is an absolute bargain because, as I say, you get absolutely tons in there. And like I said, nice and strong. So looking forward to using that more and more in my crafts, because it is a fabulous cloth to just add to your spines. Okay, my next item is this paper pad. So I was kind of looking for some papers for when I make greetings cards. I needed something for more masculine cards. I was also thinking this red tartan style might be very good for Christmas cards as well. But I wanted something that would suit some masculine cards because I've got lots of sort of floral papers and I don't know, they look like watercolor papers and things like that. So I've got lots of lovely things that would suit girls' cards, but I don't have a lot for men's cards. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, this would be brilliant. Some of them kind of remind me, I know this one's got sort of pinks and greens, so this kind of reminded me of a picnic. So I thought, well, if I ever do a kind of summertime food style journal, then this would suit that as well. But I'll show you the designs properly. So they are 12 by 12 sheets. You get 24 sheets, 12 designs, obviously 2 of each. They are 160 GSM, so that's not a bad weight. I use 160 GSM when I'm printing my ephemera normally on my printer. So 160 GSM is quite a good paper weight. So this is just the front cover. So I'll show you each of the designs. As I said, you get 2 of each. So we've got this design, which I quite like. I really like the kind of mustardy colour actually. That's a really nice one. Then we have this design. And they are white on the back, but that doesn't bother me because, as I said, I'll be using these as card bases, so they'll be stuck down, so you won't actually see the back anyway. But if you were going to use these, say, in a journal, if you want to do a men's journal, then you could always stencil or dye the back or do some printing or some inking or something on there. So there are lots of kind of options, but we've got kind of blacks and greys. This one I quite like. I think this would look quite good as like with some kind of jeans effect on there or something. I quite like that. That reminds me of denim. So does this one actually. But yeah, I really just liked the kind of checkered or gingham style. I thought these would be great, like I say, for masculine cards, although I thought this one would be nice for Christmas as well because it's a lovely red. Here's that kind of picnicky one. This does remind me of picnic blankets. Then we've got this one. I quite like this one. This one's a very nice colour. And we've got this one. And is this the last one? No, it's not the last one. We've got this. And yeah, this would make a nice Christmassy one as well, actually. That's a nice red. And that's the last one. Yeah, because you get 2 of those. So that's that paper pad. As I said, lots of great designs on there. Perfect for men's cards. So I'm really, really happy with those. And for that paper pad, it was £4 and 3p, which for a 12 by 12 paper pad is a pretty good price, because normally you're paying at least £10 for paper pads. So I thought that was a really great price. Okay, so my next thing is kind of just a silly thing, but I do at some point want to make a kind of coffee or cafe style journal. So I've got these little coffee cup paper clips, and there's a bag of 50 here. I'm just trying to find a piece of paper. Let's use this to pop this on. Oh, and you get a little coffee cup with a heart. How gorgeous is that? So yeah, like I said, you get a bag of 50, but I thought these would be absolutely adorable for a coffee / cafe style journal. I'll have to design a kit or something for that one, definitely. But yeah, really, really loved those, and I love the kind of colour of them as well, because I think again that kind of screams coffee. So you get a bag of 50. And they are £3.67. So again, I don't think that's a bad price for 50 of them. And they're quite a decent sized paper clips. I mean, sometimes when I order paper clips, you just get this teeny tiny little thing. But that's a really nice size. And they feel a really nice quality as well. Like they're not really, they don't feel like they're going to bend and buckle or break. So yeah, really happy with those. Okay, my next item, this did all come in a bag, but I've taken it out just to stop all of the rustling. These are great for when you are making books. So we've got all different types of spacers, all different widths. They do have a coating on which you can peel off, which I'll do at some point. The only thing I would say I'm a little bit disappointed is it doesn't tell you how wide each of the spacing is. So I think I might either write that on, or I might get my Cricut to cut out what they would be at the top here. But you get different width spacers. So you'd put like one part of the cover here, then you might put the spine here, and it gives you the certain depth that you need or certain space. You could also use these so when you need, say, an inch of either material or the paper around the outside of your book when you're covering it, then you put this, and then you know where to cut, and then you just snip around and you can fold it over. Also to mite the corners, you've got these kind of tools, so this is always really good. These are great for lining up stamps, but yeah, these are all really handy when you are doing both bookbinding and book cover making. So you'll probably see me getting these out because it just makes the process quicker. I mean, quite often I just eyeball it, but this does make the process quicker because you literally just pop it down, pop your cover, pop your spine, move it over to the next bit, pop your next bit of cover towards your spine, and it just gives you that even spacing. And because it's a T-bar, it also makes sure that it's straight along the top as well, so you're not ending up with wonky covers. So they are a really great tool. How many pieces do we get? So there are 17 pieces in this set. And this is £6.29, which I just think is an incredible price, because I was actually having a little look on eBay. I've seen a few sets and you don't get half as much as what's here. I think you get one of the T-bar ones, one of just the standard straight ones, and maybe that, possibly even that. So it's like a 4 or 5 piece, and you're paying about £10. So the fact that I've got all of this for £6.29 is brilliant. And like I said, they do have a kind of protective film on them because they are an acrylic. So I can take that off. Like I said, my only disappointment is that it doesn't tell you exactly how wide this is, but I'll just measure that and add that myself. But yeah, these are going to be super useful and make that bookmaking process much, much quicker. Right, this I am very excited about. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. I mean, look at the gold embroidery on there. That's probably not even shining in the camera, but it is beautiful, and it's got gorgeous florals on. This is 1.8 meters or 2 yards of fabric. This was £7.49. It's just seriously beautiful. It really is beautiful. I mean, I'm not sure how wide it is, but I know it's 2 yards long or 1.8 meters. It is a sheer material, so it is quite see-through. And the reason I have got this is because my sister, my baby sister, is getting married in June of 2025, and I'm going to be making her wedding guest book where people can write messages. And she kind of has a wildflower theme, so there's lots of different colours. So she didn't have a set colour as such, but it has got the flowers. So I thought when I saw this that it's got those beautiful florals in there. I loved the gold on here. I thought this would be beautiful as part of the cover. So I'm very, very excited to use this, and obviously once it's made I will share that with you as well. But I've got absolutely tons of fabric here, so I'm going to have so much left over. You're probably going to be seeing this quite a lot actually. But it is seriously stunning. So like I said, this was £7.49. You get 1.8 meters or 2 yards of fabric. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, the last thing on this order was a fun item, something that I just wanted to try. I saw it and I thought, oh, that might be interesting, something fun to add to journals when I'm selling them or giving them away. You have these pens that you can add beads to. Now, it does come with a series of beads. They're not necessarily styles or colours that I would necessarily use. I'm definitely not sure about those, so I think I might give those to my daughter. They're quite fun though, I guess. I love that you get these teeny little tassels. That's super cute. And I think this particular set, there was a couple of sets. This particular one was to do with, I think, nurses, whether it was around the whole NHS, supporting the NHS here in the UK. You've got these really cute little sort of doctors' t-shirts and nurses' aprons and stuff in there. So you could have added those to the pens. Again, not sure that I'm necessarily going to use that for this unless I incorporate them in some other way. But I just thought this would be just a fun little project to decorate some pens. And as I said, I can include them then in a journal, because they are a working pen. They just twist and you've got the pen, and then yeah, you've just got to add your beads on here. But I just thought that was a really lovely idea and something fun, like I said, that could be added to a journal. And obviously I don't have to use these beads, I can use beads that I've got in my stash. You have got clasps and things. Again, not sure on the colour gold, I probably wouldn't use those necessarily for this, but I just loved this set. So you get 12 beadable pens, then obviously you get all the different, you get 3 packs of beads, different types of beads. You get the pack of, like I said, t-shirts, and I think there's probably 12 of those, seems to be 2 of each colour. So you get 12 of those, you get the 12 tassels, and you get the hooks and links as well. All of that for £8.77. So again, I thought for just a fun little project, that's pretty good as well. So you'll definitely be seeing me having a play around with these in a future upcoming video. Okay, so that's my fun haul from Beebeecraft this time. Really happy with all of these items. As I said, I've already played around with the bookbinding cloth, and I know that that is really good, but I think everything else will be either fun to use or will just be very useful in the projects that I've got coming up. As I said at the beginning of the video, everything will be linked down below. There is also a discount code if you do decide to go shopping, so make sure that you take advantage of that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.